Hi everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel, The Infinite Power Within. Today I want to talk to you guys about having a respect for your current reality. I know sometimes in this community and the awakening, we realize that we have the power, we realize that we were asleep, and that, we can create our own reality. And that is true. That is 100% true. However, we often have resistance toward what has already been created, because what has already been created, in a way, unconsciously, is still valid, is still an expression of God, universe, the divine, whatever you want to call it. It still is an expression. It's not less than. It has an equal amount of space in the quantum realities or parallel realities. And I've been sitting with this lately as I've been meditating and contemplating my life. And I'm so quick to I want that life. That's what I want. I want the money. I want the relationships. I want the, accomplishment, success, whatever, health, body. I know these, wisdom, whatever. Okay. But I also created the life that I'm living. And sometimes the life that I'm living doesn't even feel real anymore because my consciousness has moved to another state, another reality. And when I come out of meditation, it's like, this is not my life. But I've learned to have a deep respect for the life that you created. Because in many ways, the life that you created caused you to wake up, to be aware that you're an illusion, to be aware that you are God, you are consciousness, you are everything that is, and you've been asleep, right? But who's to say that that wasn't pre-planned? I'm going to go through this situation. I'm going to pick these parents and go through these experiences with these people. And it's going to cause me a lot of pain, a lot of heartache, disappointment, worry, anxiety, whatever. But those things, when they keep triggering me, is going to trigger me to wake up to realize who I really am. So we need to have a deep respect. Okay? We need to honor the reality we have already created, whether we like it or not, right? Yes, it was done unconsciously. Yes, all of that is true. But I'm telling you a little secret. It's still you. Maybe you were asleep, but it's still you. And when you embrace that you created that, I look back and I say, wow, especially like these last 10 years of my awakening journey. And I think about how much hell I have been through and just did not see any hope in this life, to be honest. And I would get a little bit of peace and then slam, I would get hit again in all directions. But when I think about where I am today and why I created that, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm so grateful. Because was chosen. I was chosen to wake up in this lifetime. And now I have the ability to transmute that pain into purpose. And I told you guys, if I could help one person, then I would do it all over again. Because when you know why you're here and why you went through things or are going through things right now, there was always a little piece of me that was like, this is not right. This is not my life. It was the I am consciousness. It was my soul. It was saying, no, you got to push through. This is not who you are. This is not why you came. You didn't come to experience all this pain and worry and disappointment and stress and lack and all of this and heartache. You didn't come for all of that. You came to transmute it, to change it, to become awake. And that's where you have a deep respect for everything that you've been through. And then, here's the best part. And then you can choose again. Thank you. Thank you for that timeline. Thank you for waking me up. But now I choose something else. And there's a little bit of I don't want to say sadness per se. You have to let go. You have to let go of that old timeline. When you make peace with it, you let it go. And you are letting go of a piece of you in a way, of the old you. And even though it may not have been your ideal, it's what you were comfortable with. It's what you were used to. You know, you wake up every day and you realize, how am I going to pay these bills? How am I going to pay the rent? Oh, the kids need something. Oh, my car broke down. And that is your constant chatter every day. That becomes your friend, right? It becomes your friend. Like Joseph Murphy was saying something about, like, we want to talk about our problems because it's more exciting, right? It's more exciting to say, oh, this person did this to me and this happened to me. When everything is peaceful and calm, our lives we're kind of addicted to drama, right? We're kind of addicted to something going on all the time. It's like just used to it. You know, I see this in even people around me who have really good lives, or their lives have really changed and they still don't know how to not complain and not grumble. And I've been a definite person who did that as well, who does that sometimes. But we make peace and we respect that timeline. We respect what we've created. If you go about your day today and it's not the way you wanted it to be, it's okay. It's okay. You don't have to fight it. You do the best you can and you realize this is an old reality. This is oldness that is playing out and has the right to play out on the stage of life. Just like your big ambitions and your big dreams. And when we fight it and we push it away, and we resist it when it just wants to become a part of us. You see? Thank you. Thank you for the lessons. Thank you for that journey. I grew up, I learned, and that is what my soul wants to do in this incarnation. But now I'm on to a different path. Yesterday in my meditation, I had this sort of a light bulb moment or whatever. And it was like my soul was saying to me, you can let go. You can let go of this suffering. You can let go. And I had this overwhelming sense of love and tears and everything. And I have been so used to living this way. Have you been used to living a certain way? You know, we could become addicted to our thoughts, our patterns. We can become addicted to all of that. And you make peace with it. You make peace with what is. Because it is a valid creation. It is a possible timeline. And then you can let it go. And put your focus, like Neville Goddard says, light up a new state, light up a new timeline. But make peace with the current. Make peace. So today, like I said, things don't go your way. People don't treat you the way you want to be treated. If the money is scarce, if the relationships are blah, if you feel stuck, just be at peace with it. Just be calm. Do what you need to do. Go to your job. Take care of the kids. Take care of your partner, your relationship. Go to school. Do whatever you need to do. But no, I'm not choosing that any longer. You know, you might even just want to have a little, ceremony where you could just close your eyes and sense everything that's going around you. This is what you created. And then speak to it. Say thank you. Thank you. Thank you for creating all of this. All of these growth opportunities. Thank all the people in your life that have been challenging. Thank you. Thank you. And it's time for me to move on. And you can literally leave that timeline, light up another one, and start to inhabit what you really want without resistance. And you're able to walk through your day, encounter whatever you have to encounter, and you're above it. You've transcended above it. Like, yeah, this is working out. This is how this works out. Don't get attached to it. Just allow it to play out. Right? Like a child with a tantrum. Just let that child have their tantrum. It'll be over. Don't associate with that. Don't align with that. Just respect it. As the God, as the divine, as source that you are, almost look above it. This is what's happening. This is an old reality playing out. Be above it. Yeah. You do your thing. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be here. This is all going on down here. I'm going to be up here. I'm here. I'm here. And then you choose to go down into another situation. By your thoughts, by your imagination, by your feeling and your conviction. No matter what you're seeing down here, doesn't matter. Detach from that, respect it, honor it, and just let it play out. It's kind of like when you do like trauma healing or whatever, or you're letting an emotion run through you, right? You feel the strong energy, and then you let it out. And then when you let it out, it expressed itself, right? It's allowed to be here. Everything's allowed to be here. And when you give everything an opportunity to express itself and the freedom, you don't have the resistance anymore. You don't try to change your current situation. This is a timeline that you chose to be in, whether it was conscious or unconscious, but you did. You chose to be in it. And this timeline has to play out. These characters or people, situations, events, they have to play out. They have to play out. And where your alignment is still going to be in them playing out. And there's a little bit of a delay. You're in this timeline. This is where your consciousness and your awareness has been. And you don't just wake up because you want a different life and you're in a different life. Things still have to play out. So let them play out. But stop trying to change people, circumstances, events to be what you want them to be. Just allow them to play out, but take your awareness to what you really want. What is it you choose now? Stop fumbling over here in this timeline. It doesn't work that way. All creation is finished. So that timeline is finished. So respect it being here. Respect its authority, its power. Respect it. It's divinity. It is the divine. Make peace with it. And then choose something else. But you can't try to change what is supposed to be played out. And I guess that's kind of what fate and destiny and all of that mean. Yeah, if you go on this path and you grumble and complain and you want things to change, they're not going to change. They're not going to change. But you'll have experiences. As your awareness shifts over here, you'll have experiences that'll pop up. You're like, pop up. Now, if your awareness is predominantly over here in this older timeline, okay, just let it play out. Just let it play out. Don't give any more energy to it. Just let it play out. I choose this over here. And guys, I am seeing this in my life. And I've seen this in my life so many times, I just wasn't aware. But I'm seeing things just turn around for me. Little flops of, yeah, you're in the new timeline. Yeah, you are. Okay? So, make peace with what you have and with what is going on now. Don't change it. Let it live out. And then choose. Light up the new timeline that you want. And watch and see how your life